Welcome back, Taurus, to another episode of As the Tarot Turns. Yes, silliness aside, thanks again, Taurus and cross watchers as well, for joining me for your reading today. How are you all doing out there? You know, we had made it past the retrograde, but we're still in the last, aftermath of the 10 days, so hopefully you're hanging in there. So yeah, just to let you know, these readings are timeless, so at the time when you receive the message, that's when you're meant to see it. And it may or may not resonate with you, so if it does not, you can check out your rising sign and your moon sign as well. And some people, they'll even check out their Venus sign, so that's totally up to you. I'm now trying out the new audio system to see how it plays out, so you guys let me know if it sounds any better, hopefully. I do apologize if you still hear some background noise. Trying to get some peace and quiet is kind of hard to get these days, so please bear with me. And for the new people that are joining us, thank you for tuning in. This is a brand new channel, so feel free to like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Subscribe. Help out a new channel. Alright, Taurus. What we're going to do today is slightly different reading. We're going to do the Down the Rabbit Tarot hole. So I will guide you through it, and let's get started. Again, not every reader is the same. I myself, I don't always go by the book as people claim is the book. There really is no book. So either I will resonate with you as a reader or I will not. So if not, that's okay. You can still watch videos and get a laugh or two. So without further ado, I'm going to start you off with a shadow card. This is from the Dark Mirror deck. So we're just going to get you a shadow card to start you off with. Kind of like some guidance, some shadow work. Let's see what they got for you. Really hope the audio sounds better. I know there's things going on in the background, and I'm hoping that it will take it out with this new equipment. Alright, you got number 24, Queen of the World. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to read to you what it says. This is a new deck for me, for the Oracle deck, and I don't have everything memorized, so... Okay, what it says is, there is a space out and a space in. There is a realm and what is mine, and there are other places. I will not care if my world is made of thorn and ice, and if it's carved by my blood. My world is my world. I rule. I decide his borders, and I am law. I am princess. I am the blood in the veins of its heart. I am the warrior and the bride. I am alone, and I am the first among many. Be fearful of my world, because it's paved with my hopes and dreams, and you have no power there. I am greater than the stars and more beautiful than the moon. And that was number 24, Queen of My World. There is your guided shadow work message. There may be some focus on somebody, Taurus. And like I tell you, all the signs, I pre-shuffle my cards and do my blessings and guidance with my spirit guides and all that stuff beforehand, because it takes a while to do that, because you have to do a little pre-meditation and all that stuff. So I'm gonna bear you the trouble, keep you from that, because I know most of you just want to get right to the message. Okay. Let's get to these messages. I really hope that this new audio system is going to work out for me. Okay. Alright. Okay. And we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom. They really wanted to get your messages out there. They were just straight to it. Okay. What this reading is about, the overall energy, is about the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. You're definitely struggling, that's for sure. This feels like someone is not able to get out of a cycle. You're probably repeating a lot of stuff over and over, and you keep trying different ways to get through something, but you're not getting through it. You're trying to go around it, over it, under it, but you're not getting through to what the actual lesson is of this overall energy. And it feels like you desperately want to get out of this cycle of what is in your head that you're having sleepless nights over and cannot get over. Okay, so what we have with the other cards is the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Tower, the King of Swords, the Justice, the Lovers, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Alright. Taurus. Are we struggling, or are we struggling? Okay. So let's go over this. Well, it seems that all these sleepless nights and not getting out of your ordeal, you're trying to weigh down your options. There were many being indecisive. This evidently led to a tower moment. With these options, what were they? Is my question. Let's find out. Let's go a little bit further. Okay, it seems that this tower moment is in relation to the King of Swords. This is someone that is more or less verbal. They're very much straight to the point, and they want to express things that should be done. It feels like that needs to be done, and someone is having awakening. They want to balance things out, and they want to see what the possibilities are for going forward. But again, someone's struggling with a union, needing to make a decision. It feels like someone has made up their mind, but it feels like one side is not completely there. There was this overall need for a union, but someone was feeling like it was just a little too much. Whether it was the feelings or the actions or something holding them back, we're going to have to clarify that. Because someone is decided to come out of a cycle, was something they saw as just too much of a burden, and it had to do with either one or all parties getting really hurt, and this was in the past. It was a severe heart injury, we'll say that. And I know that it is in relation to options, many options, but they needed to be weighed down. Whew, okay. Someone's definitely got their eyes on the Empress. And the Empress, she is looking at the lovers. Whoever is seen as the Empress, she has a lot of focus on this union and keeps staring at the light. It feels like this might be a little bit too blinding for the Empress with trying to see what the real picture is. Like I said, somebody wanted to come into union and it was not quite successful, and someone is deciding to get out of a cycle and let go of some stuff. There is a King of Pentacles present. I'm not sure what he's got to do with it, but let's clarify some cards. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled these cards, and like I said, I already do my saging and guided messages and with my spirit guides, so we're going to get you some clarifiers, Taurus. Alright. I want these messages to come out. Holy Spirit guides, let's get some more guided messages here and get Taurus some answers with some clarifications. Clarifier for the Empress, please. Okay, somebody definitely put some walls up there. Now again, the King of Swords, he has something to say because he's on the bottom. Let's flip these babies over. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, it seems your Empress is a water sign, and she's not speaking up about her emotions, about what she really wants. So, alright, let's go back to the overall message with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Again, with you struggling with this whole ordeal of wanting to get out of this cycle of not being able to get out of your head, and the heartache and the pain that just keeps repeating over and over in your head. What is this about that you just can't get out of? It's about the Five of Wands. What was their petty arguments about? What was their fighting about? Because that in itself is what keeps up the cycle. Are you in this push and pull? Recycling energy with someone that just keeps pulling you in and pushing you out? Or are you doing this with someone? Because when I look at this Seven of Cups and someone trying to weigh down their many options, it seems that they could not hold on to the situation of trying to balance that out. So not really putting too much effort into that, apparently. And once a person figured out that they couldn't balance all this stuff going on with these options, and then somehow deciding they needed to get it down to one, they couldn't do it. So when the Tower happened, someone just decided that they wanted to go with the Page of Cups. And this is telling me what it feels like is someone had decided that they wanted to actually give and concentrate their energy, their emotions on themselves after this Tower moment happened. So when it comes to the King of Swords, this person feels betrayed. And they do not feel victorious with the whole situation of trying to create balance and get that enlightenment, that message that gives them that hope for a reunion. But still, when it comes to the Lovers, there is the Six of Cups. Someone is trying to use this reunion, this recollection of emotions and stuff. It's what is their drive, their engine that bursts forward to get them to keep trying to hold on to this union. So is that them or is that you? Because when it came to the Six of Cups and this not exactly coming to fruition, this put somebody into a state of, well, now I got to make a decision. What direction I want to go in. It created a lot of confusion about this union, and when someone decided that they wanted to get out of this cycle of holding on to something that they just saw as too much, their ideal of this union has become skewed because it's no longer it feels like the ideal of the Lovers has become the Two of Cups in reverse. This union that it looks like it just ended up becoming in the past. And when we come to the Three of Swords in reverse, this inevitably turned it into someone moving on. Someone needed to move on. So, but back to this Empress again. The one that is foreseen as a Queen of Cups, I guess, in the beginning. Someone definitely saw this as the Ten of Cups, I can tell you that. I thought it was the shebang, the thing. So, for some reason it feels like this King of Swords feels like a family matter related situation. Did someone step in and like say, there's betrayal? Let's get a clarifier for the Ten of Swords, because I need to know what's that about. Oh, it's raining now. I hope you guys can't hear that. Alright. Well, okay. Whew. Okay, so what this betrayal, getting out of this cycle of feeling, betrayed, wanting to get over it, getting over it, that has to do with this King of Swords. It had to do with a lot of options, of course, and somebody not standing up for leadership with wisdom, not just outside, but within themselves as well, to be able to cope with seeing these options and stuff. Someone definitely couldn't get the right guidance on that situation. So, someone decided they wanted to get out of that cycle. I need to know about this Five of Wands. So, Holy Spirit guides, can you clarify the Five of Wands for me? Please and thank you. Why is it so hard to get out of this one cycle? That has to do with the Five of Wands for Taurus. What's this about? Too much of a mental burden. Just too much. You got a lot of swords on this board, Taurus. So somebody is having a very hard time getting out of this cycle inside the head over a union. Queen of Swords. Okay. Now, what I need to know is this Two of Cups in reverse. Why somebody wants to get out of the cycle. Whew, again. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay. Oh, somebody was very fucking indecisive and then making a decision, and their decision about the union, their actions and what they did was not very honorable. I'll just say that. Definitely see this union as a past. And this reading, someone keeps talking about being put in a third-party situation. So that is what keeps coming up, sadly. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. Holy Spirit guides, can we get some clarification? That's too many. Can we get a clarification for the Two of Wands? It's in reverse, please and thank you. Alright, again, you got the Lovers coming up. They just keep repeating the same message over and over. Whew! Alright, somebody first came in viewing this decision with the Lovers and this reunion not coming together. Because again, you know, this has to do with the past, putting someone in a third-party situation, and they're deciding, I had enough of this bullshit. I want to get out of this. I don't want to repeat this cycle again. So somebody, after they came out of the Three of Swords, being hurt really bad with their emotions and possibly getting third-party situation, somebody definitely decided to move on. But again, when there was not this union, somebody had to make a decision quickly about this union. And it looks like after this happened, ooh, okay. So after that happened, that ordeal, somebody opened up some doors for themselves, deciding that they were ready to let some good stuff come in the world to start happening, good fortune to happen for them. But evidently they first had to question what their happiness was and what it was that they actually needed in relationships, and what is going to make someone into the Empress. What is it that's going to push forward this whole ordeal of good things and good luck coming into their life. And it just strongly keeps saying that somebody needs to look heavy at the relationships around them and see which are healthy and which are not, and to go forward with some happiness with themselves so they can proceed with this energy of the Empress, because they're having a very hard time manifesting this, that it happened. It's telling me that, again, somebody tried to restart some bullshit and wanted to reunite, is what this is telling me, even though some stuff happened and went down. Okay. That is what it's looking like, Taurus. No victory there. Let me get one more card on the Three of Swords over by the Ten of Wands. Holy Spirit guides, let's clarify the Three of Swords in reverse related to the Ten of Wands. What was that really about? Can you clarify that for me? Now, like I say, you know, just because this Queen of Cups is a water sign, it does not necessarily mean that has to be a water sign. When I do readings for people, this is about the energy that's held. This is someone that is caring and giving and emotional. But in the present state of this person, they are not showing their emotions. But they're still in the Queen of Cups status. And her mind is heavily on the Ten of Cups, what she thought was the Ten of Cups. Alright, Holy Spirit guides, can we get a clarifier for this Three of Swords? It's in reverse. Okay, you know that was too many. You know I can't do that. Evidently somebody does not want to speak up about this betrayal. So, I don't know which side this is, but they definitely don't want to talk about it because it's too hard to talk about. Nope, they're not talking. Holy Spirit guides, can you guide this Three of Swords that's in reverse with a clarifying card? Ooh. Ooh, too many knights. Okay, so you got the Knight of Cups in reverse. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom as well. Somebody... Oof. Why do they want to let go of this burden, this Ten of Wands? Because they don't see this union. They keep looking at the Three of Swords, and somebody came in a little too hasty and fast with their emotions, that it did not seem genuine, nor the things that they were proposing and wanting to give into the relationship, because they came along just a little too slow. And when they did, it did not seem wholesome. It did not seem like the grandiose of, yes, all of it. Somebody ended up having to really do some heavy healing. Yeah. And decided to 180 that new beginning. So, yep. Alright, Taurus. Yeah, that's what's going on here. It looks like we have some past issues that need to be cleared up, that need to be balanced, need to be healed, needed to be moved on from, in order to whoever's in the Ten of Swords and Eight of Swords, they can't get out of it. They need to heavily work on creating a balance of getting outside of their head and emotions and being able to balance their head and their heart in order to move forward with this situation. So this is what I have for you, Taurus. I do hope the message was gained or you got some clarity somewhere. And I bid you adieu, and love, light, and healing to you all. Take care.